Well, a little bit of Belfast history closes its doors in just a matter of hours. I'm here at Connswater Shopping Centre, but unfortunately today is the day that Connswater Shopping Centre finally closes its doors.
On March 7th, 2025, remaining tenants were given roughly 2 weeks' notice about the mall's permanent closure, and on March 21st, its doors finally closed for good. This is Connswater Shopping Centre in East Belfast. It first opened in the early 1980s when malls and indoor shopping centers were seen as the future. At its peak, it had 60 stores under its roof, including many known country and worldwide, such as Tesco, Dunn's, and Iceland. It also included a state-of-the-art food court with 5 restaurants, a playplace for kids, and a beautiful view of the surrounding mountains and countryside. Through the 1990s and early 2000s, business kept booming. All store spaces were occupied. Frequent daily foot traffic flowed through its halls, and parents brought their kids inside to shop, eat, and pass the time. However, as the years passed, shopping habits changed. Larger malls outside the city drew people far away, and online shopping removed the need to visit places like this completely. By the 2010s, the decline was evident, with vacancies increasing and slowed maintenance, and this only continued until finally, less than a year ago, it closed for good. At the time of the filming of this video, it had only been abandoned for 4 months. Join me as we head inside and see what's left.
So this is where we're going to be starting off. This is pretty much the food court of this mall. I think it's just an iconic area of every single mall. So popular, and we have a whole lot of restaurants. And look at this, everything is left behind. All the tables and chairs. I love the natural lighting going all around. Just such a good view of the city we're in right now. So starting off, here we have a chicken place, and it looks like a lot of the kind of papers and menus are still left behind here. Yeah, so that's kind of what they served here. Some pictures of it. It's really kind of apocalyptic and nostalgic as well. So I'm sure all of us have been to a mall at some point in our lives. Even the play place, look at this. Wow. I mean, just a few years ago, there'd be kids all over here, parents watching over them. And now it's just abandoned. Even by the trash can, we have some old like wrappers and kind of trash and whatnot. The Burger King, obviously a classic, gotta have it. None of the food is really left behind, but just the basic kind of layout of it. I'm surprised they didn't try to scrap a lot of this stuff. It's worth some good money, I bet. Kind of behind the scenes, kind of what only a worker sees, so that's pretty cool. I love how all the chairs are kind of different colors. Really cool, like mixed match theme to it. And we have the elevator going down to the shopping center. So this one doesn't actually have a name. So what I think happened is it closed down before the mall actually closed down. It's such a windy day too. There's noises everywhere. You're gonna hear a lot of that. And so Subway. Yeah, it's a typical view you get. I love how the menu is still up. The old prices. Even down here, some of the things they were offering. Some army stuff. And I think that's the last restaurant, yeah. And then we have the toilets through this door. Probably just a long hallway with, bathrooms on either side. Smells like cleaning products a little bit. Bathrooms on the right. And then this is like the staff only section right here. There's actually a lot of options on, where we can go. See what we got. Oh wow, jukebox. Hello. That's really cool. Yeah, kind of their storage areas here. It looks like the cups for, Burger King. Now this one actually has a lock to it. and it opens. Looks to be maybe a security office of some sort. It looks like a lot of the stuff is left behind in the back rooms here. And what is this? Thank you so much for your kind donation for Sandra. It looks like some people died, unfortunately. And a whole lot of personal stuff left. It's always pretty cool to see. Looks like the lockers for maybe employees. Looks like a lot of cleaning supplies, but also books and some other stuff. Chicken cottage, then different numbers. Maybe for the employees, they ought a number. So it's all pretty much a mystery what could be behind these doors here, because there's so many of them. Even more storage, probably for another food place. Yeah, there's all the burners and stuff like that. Back in the main hallway. This is like right behind the food stores. Another staff only. So these doors on the left actually lead to the food stores. And let's see where this goes. Oh, okay. It's a fire door. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, okay, so this is the back of, I think, oh yeah, back of one of the food shops. And the locker rooms for them. And look at this, a Burger King vest. Whoa, this is cool. Look at that, the uniform. And then like the hat, the shoes, that's cool. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the food court. We even have a telescope over there to kind of see the city. I mean, look at this view though. So incredible. We can take the elevator down, or we can take this escalator right here. And so this is gonna be the main shopping center of this mall where all the stores are. And what's really interesting, some of the stores actually have everything left behind, or some stuff at least. So this is one of the main entrances where you'd walk in for the first time. Over there we have the parking garage, park your car. More stairs from the food area. But I mean, this is what you see for the first time. A bunch of stores right off the bat, and then the long hallway leading to even more of them. It goes back pretty far, as you would see there. Let's see what we've got in here. Looks like some sort of, CVS or something like that. It's a huge smell of perfume. This is pretty cool. Stuff left behind. It kind of shows you what they were selling. Yeah, a fairly large store, I think. It looks like they could have been having like a sale at the end of the business before it, went abandoned. All $1. Oh, we even have, a few pennies. A penny left behind there. It's pretty cool. I think it's gonna be pretty much hit or miss on whether the stores are gonna have stuff or not. This one doesn't look like it. You can try to only look at the ones that do, because it could get repetitive, I suppose. We have Peacocks, looks like some department store. Love this floor pattern going around, and what's really creepy is some of the lights are still on. There's just an occasional buzz from the electric system. Definitely looks like they had a blowout sale. A bookstore. It's really cool that, the names of the stores and the layouts of them are left behind. Kind of get an idea. Look at this. Goodbye. Farewell. And then the name of the mall there. So this actually has, come visit us, our new store. So they're letting everyone know where they're moving to. And a glasses store. Yo! So what's up? What's over there? Anything cool?
Yeah, there's like a big grocery store towards the middle. A lot of shops here, but unfortunately they're all closed. There's a men's health thing over there too, like some kind of men's club thing, you know, for struggling guys. But they're all locked, so I feel like this would be the way into them. You can just see the outsides really. That's about it. But I stopped over at the what's it called? The skylight, and then I came back up here to see you because I want to see the food court because you were just there. It sounds pretty cool, right?
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, as Kaiser said, we're gonna, try to find a way in these stores, maybe later on, but this one's cool. It has a mannequin left behind. This would probably be the way over there. Staff only. Just kind of get a sneak peek of it. Yep, definitely. So we'll take a look at that later on. But let's kind of get an overview of the mall before we do that. Looks like there's even a second floor here, or like a walkway up there. But yeah, it goes back really, really far. Clothing and footwear. Wonder if there's any of that left. It feels so weird looking at these old, posters and sales tactics, I suppose. Even over there, old post-it notes. The Little Princess, the witches. I'm sure this was, the place to bring your kids. Get me before I'm gone. Last week of store closing. Wow. That's really sad. I can't even imagine, the store owners in these last few days. So yeah, let me know if any of these brands are familiar to you guys, because I'm not really recognizing too many. But look at this. This is pretty neat. Pretty common sight, kind of like the food vendors in the middle of the mall. Looks like a cake company. Probably making, just coffees and pastries and whatnot. Now this is actually really, really cool because this store, it looks like everything is actually left behind. Oh my gosh. All those books, the pamphlets. What? That's really cool. Yeah, we definitely have to try to make it in this one. Oh wow, so much is left behind. There's a lot more natural lighting here because of the skylight. I like that. So this one, yeah, that's the entrance to the bookstore, it looks like, with everything left. Look at the size of this. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, I like this part for sure. This is probably where, one of the big stores would be. Maybe like the anchors. And as we walk up to it, look how far back it goes. Yeah, that was probably, like a Macy's or a J.C. Penney, that type of thing. I think it definitely was. And same thing with this, an interior store, so like furniture and whatnot. Pretty nice. A lot of stuff in there. So I figured we can go through the back rooms to get in the bookstore. And I opened this door and check this out. The lights just turned on. Well, that's pretty good news. We have lighting in here now. This is an employee only section. Fire exit is actually locked, so that's interesting. Now where does this go though? Fire escape. Maybe outside? Oh, okay. So this goes to the management offices, it looks like. A few flights of stairs up. About 3 floors later. I assume this is, gonna be a hallway. Oh, it's locked. Okay. Yeah, a lot of this place is locked. It's like a maze, kind of navigating around here. But I guess we can look at the view one more time. Mountains in the back, real nice. It's not a lot, but look at that. A little bit of water damage slowly coming in. That's how this whole place is gonna look like real soon. Now, I think let's continue along this hallway here. We have a whole other wing to check out. Goes right and left. Kaiser said there's a big grocery store over here, so that'd be pretty cool if there is. And what's this? Yeah, it seems like most of the stores are empty, unfortunately, but it's still cool to see like the layout of the mall, the framing of it. Yeah, like this one. I mean, the decoration's still there. And the layout of the store. Yeah, look at this. Some early signs of decay. Ooh, that's not good. A lot of water damage. It's really coming in there. It's only a matter of time before, you know, the whole place gets like that. And it's all moldy. This game store looks to have a lot of stuff left. Bunch of maybe decorations and whatnot. Maybe like a Santa theme. This sleigh and then like Christmas decorations, it looks like. And this one too. Yeah, a bunch of shelving and whatnot. Look at that. But now is where it kind of splits. It goes to the right and left. And the power works in this section as well, which is interesting. So what do we got? Well, first off, a lot of water damage up there. Yeah, it's getting real bad now. Look at this. This is real sad. To the closure of the shopping center on the 22nd of March. So they were here for 14 years. This is really sad. They just had to leave. They were here for so long. That looks to be maybe like a closed anchor store right there. And then a lot of these are closed as well. So yeah, this section isn't too big. Oh, and look at this. There's actually money left behind. There's a few pennies, it looks like. These look like skylights. Real cool. Yeah, that's where the natural lighting is coming from. Yeah, and there's more of this stuff. It's cool how a lot of the posters are still left behind. There's a computer on. What the heck is this? Yes, that's interesting. Everything is left in there. And the computer is still on. But look at these posters here. A lot of COVID-19 stuff. But look at some of the stuff. It's all left in there. Just to rot. That's really crazy. Now, I wonder if any of these other stores have stuff left. Probably not. Doesn't really look like it. Maybe just that one. But yeah, folks, I think that's it. Alright, folks, so here we have it. An abandoned mall. We don't see a lot of that on this channel, but it was definitely really, really cool to see. And I hope you guys liked it just as much as me. That rhymed. But if you want to see more, which there will be, don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
And there's your break so you can go pee.